November 15 Golf Kilo, you're cleared to Orange County Airport as filed. Maintain, correction, you're cleared to the Orange County Airport on departure radar vectors to Hotel Lima Golf.
Orange County, is that like California?
Then direct the airport. Maintain 3000 on departure.
It very well could be.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.95 and squawk 6643.
Yeah, turboprop can make that. They just need to do probably one fuel stop along the way, and it's gonna take a while though. It's gonna be like a 10-hour flight to get out there.
That's not. It was blue. I didn't get it.
All right, 15 Golf Kilo. After Papa Sierra Bravo, direct the airport. 125.95 and squawk 6643.
But it said flaps up, not flaps up.
Oh, I don't do that till after the run-up.
Yeah, I usually do it right before takeoff.
Sir, radar vectors, the Hotel Lima Golf, then direct Papa Sierra Bravo, then direct the airport.
Alright, so... No, it's already tuned in. Oh, no, never mind.
1701, runway 27, fly runway heading and maintain the wind 18004, visibility 10 miles, sky condition. Sky is clear below 12,000, temperature 17, dew point 16, altimeter 2991. Expect a visual approach. Runway 27 left, 27 right in use. VFR departures, advise ground control of heading in degrees prior to your taxi. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor.
So 18804.
See, that's something a lot more useful to write down.
Yeah.
You know, I guarantee you that wind, that's not right anymore.
This wind?
No. The student up by Mansfield, he called saying he was gonna go solo today, and I was like, it's gonna get pretty shitty in like half an hour. Oh, that's a nice. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Keep on telling them we need to get one at the club. 80 grand buys you a Cessna 421C.
Really?
Yep.
I find that hard to believe.
With low hours.
Really?
Maintenance cost.
Oh.
Cost just as much to operate as like a turboprop.
25.95.
Yeah.
Have a great flight, sir.
Over departure 1701. Have a good day.
For an owner, you're still talking like 400 to 500 an hour all in.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we just gotta wait for that, right?
We don't have to. We can go all the way to the run-up area.
Okay.
Where are we going?
You tell me. We going back to Madison? Or are we just gonna fly the practice area?
Charlie Tango, 10
Let's go west and do the practice area there, and then see what Bolton is giving us.
So 270.
Yep.
Hey, Charlie Tango, State Tower, ident.
Oh, and you redid it.
Yeah. You schooled me twice. I decided to write it down. Yeah.
All right.
Were you gonna remind me that it was backwards?
No, I mean there's doing it backwards is still a proper radio call. They're just kind of. Everybody does it in the same order, and I'm guessing they kind of.
I didn't observe. I show you southwest of the airfield.
No, I rewrote it last night.
You are about 4 miles to the southwest of the Ohio State Airport.
Oh, affirmative. I made the wrong call. Sorry. 8 Charlie Tango.
One of ours.
Is it?
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Yep.
State Tower, flight design 26 Kilo Juliet at the east ramp, departing 270 with information Victor.
Six Kilo Juliet, state ground runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 27.
6 Kilo Juliet.
26 Kilo Juliet. What are you laughing about?
You called tower.
Oh, crap.
You responded state ground because it's the same guy running both frequencies, but you called the wrong frequency.
Yeah, because down here we call ground, down there we call tower.
And he decided to let it go.
Or he wasn't paying attention.
That is also quite likely, yes.
Because you said he's listening in both ears, right?
In the mornings, they do that pretty often.
Yeah, because there's not two guys.
Yeah, sometimes. It depends on the day. be my guess. Either he didn't notice or he decided...
So I should change this to state ground so I don't do that again.
Yeah, for taxi, it's state ground.
Yep. That's... Yeah, I wonder, I'm like, man, I did that perfect. What are you laughing? I even had to read back without choking.
It was, yeah, that's wrong frequency.
It was almost right. Dang it. We'll get
because now you don't have to switch.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Before we call and go, I want to walk through real quick after the run up. Make sure I've got stick deflection and all that in my head before we roll.
Okay.
Because yesterday that seemed to be a real issue.
Yeah. You also want to do it while you're taxiing. Into the wind.
Alright.
Yep.
Does that keep me from drifting even though I'm using rudder?
Runway 27 left, taxi V Alpha.
It keeps the plane from flipping in some cases when it gets gusty.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah, my guess would be the guy is currently broadcasting on both frequencies.
So I got away with it.
No, not straight in the nose wheel.
Right.
Good. The kind of funny thing is when yours are straight, mine are crooked.
Oh,
when mine are straight, yours are crooked.
I was off, but you were like, and I'm like, it's not terrible, dude. All right, hang on, I'm all right. Ground.
You just kind of, you can side load it less because otherwise your air's kind of getting some weird loads on it.
All right, so do run up. Pre-taxi, taxi. Brakes set.
15 state ground, runway 27 left,
Doors
taxi V
closed.
Alpha.
Flight controls.
There we go.
I'm like, why is it? Right. Tram is okay. Choke. Off.
Bay Tower, static 75746
Oil temps
over the
up.
Square Lake with Victor, inbound full stop.
Not moving.
York 746, state tower, report 315, the outer belt for right base, runway 27 left.
Report 315, the outer belt for right base 27 left, Skyx 75746.
90, 100.
York 75746, say your altitude at this time.
Did you check your oil pressure and oil temperature while you were running up?
No.
York
Do that again?
746, just
But you don't need to do the mags again.
Traffic,
Okay.
actually in your 6 to 7 o'clock.
You just have it run up and then just make sure everything's in the green while you're at power.
And this is okay, right?
That is okay.
Okay.
We're looking out for him thanks to the traffic.
Actually, I can look here. All right.
State Tower 737 Lima Golf, overflying the Square Lakes, inbound full stop with Victor.
Idle. Radios are already there.
7 Lima Golf, state tower, roger. Do you have the
Amson
target in
volts.
front of you in about a mile, 2,000 feet?
Traffic inside 737 Lima Golf.
7 Lima Golf, follow that traffic in to report 315 and the outer belt for right base, landing runway 27 left.
There you go.
Course over 315 in the outer belt.
Here.
Oh, there. I can't get the pin out, bud.
Need a hand?
Yeah.
State Tower 737 Lima Golf, we'll keep traffic.
Oh, I'm just afraid to pull too hard. All right.
Right base
Yep.
27 left.
7 Lima Golf, thank you for that.
All right. See, that's actually on here.
Yeah.
All right, so I can put flaps to 15 now.
You can do a little bit of flaps. Oh, look at that now. It's straight down the runway, kind of.
All right. So we're just gonna stay holding short runway 27, ready to depart, right?
27 left.
27 left. Copy that.
Good morning, State Tower, Baron 15 Golf Kilo, we're ready to go.
You bastard.
Is that the guy right there?
Yes.
How'd he do? He do his run up down there?
Yeah.
Baron 15 Golf Kilo, taxi up 2, hold short runway 27 left. I'm awaiting your IFR release.
Okay, hold short 27.
Now he's gonna hold us up.
Now you can call.
Roger.
State Tower, 26 Kilo Juliet, hold on short 27 left, ready to depart.
26 Kilo Juliet, taxi up 2, hold short, runway 27 left, number 2 for departure.
Taxi 2 and hold short, 27 left, number 2 for departure, 26 Kilo Juliet.
5 Golf Kilo, fly runway heading and maintain 3000, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
15 Golf Kilo, understand. Clear for takeoff, 27 left, straight ahead to 3000.
Going to stop like 20 feet short of it. That's good, yeah. So you essentially want to be able to turn around if you have to.
Yeah. If the brake failed, I'd just turn. Okay.
Yep.
Go in the grass, do whatever.
Or maybe not go in the grass.
Scarlet 2-1 is holding short of 27 left in the run-up area, ready for departure.
Alright, so deflection's going to be
2-1, Roger. Hold short, runway
this way.
27 left, number 3 for departure.
Into the wind. Into the wind.
27 left,
And then
number
slowly
3 for
back.
departure,
Right?
Scarlet 2-1.
Number 26 Kilo Juliet, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, straight out on course.
26 Kilo Juliet, straight out, ready to depart, straight on course.
27 left, clear for takeoff, 26 Kilo Juliet.
26 Kilo Juliet, thank you.
Almost. And I don't have to stop this time, right?
Nope. Yeah, so yeah, unless you say cleared for takeoff,
It's
in
not.
response to him saying it, it's not a, yeah.
It's not true.
November 15 Golf Kilo, contact departure 125.95, good day.
125.95, thanks a lot now, bye-bye.
You go in like 45 or so, that usually works. Stay on the rudder. Otherwise, if we have an engine failure, we end up in the grass. Taking out taxiway signs.
I got you. Better?
Yep, good.
63, right?
61, I think.
1800 to change the or 1800 change the flaps, right?
Well, what's your like 300 up or so, so 1400 you can usually do it. Honestly, you can do it right now if you want to, you're already high enough up. It's the rule is once you're clear of obstacles.
Gotcha.
2-1, no delay, fly runway heading, maintain 3000, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27 left, runway heading up.
And then once we clear Sawmill, I can turn to, I'm already basically going 270, so I don't need to worry about
Yeah,
it.
so just track it right now. Yeah.
And stay below 2000, or doesn't matter?
You didn't tell us to, so no.
Okay.
You punt.
75746, stay tower, runway 27 left, clear to land.
27 left, clear to land, Skag 75746.
7 Lima Golf, do you still have that aircraft in front of you in sight?
Traffic in sight, 737 Lima Golf.
A little bit better today, right?
27 left, clear to land, number 2.
What was that?
Runway 27
That
left.
takeoff was a little bit
27
better.
left, clear to land, number 2, 737 Lima Golf.
Sometimes they will call us while we're departing for traffic or something like
Okay.
that. Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I know. Oh.
I was talking to my dad last night that I was spending too much time here, and he said that was real common even when he was learning, and it'll come.
Yeah, you don't need to stare at it the whole time. And the nice thing is these are a lot easier than using a 6-pack.
Yeah.
To learn on. You don't have to do the whole scan, you can just look at the whole... You never have to look at the attitude indicator because it's...
Yeah, because I can see this, there's a lot of feedback.
Yep.
I did not check that altimeter out there.
Scarlet 2-1, contact departure 125.95, good day.
You want to go?
Over to departure, Scarlet 2-1.
Oh, this is fine.
You want me to go to -6?
You don't have to. We're not really going to go too far.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets a little colder quickly, doesn't it?
I'm way off course.
Ohio State Tower, Flight design 178 Charlie Tango.
Is that one of ours? What? That's one of ours, right?
Landing.
178 Charlie Tango, State Tower, roger. Enter a left downwind for runway 27 left, report midfield.
Left downwind for 27 left, report.
Alright, so how's that trim look?
Midfield.
I'm
Charlie Tango.
descending, so that's not good.
So you pull back on it, you level it out, and then you trim to get rid of the control pressure you're having to make.
Run up area for 27 left, ready for departure.
Charlotte 15, taxi up 2, hold short, runway 27 left.
It's bumpy right now, you're not going to get it.
I'm not going to,
You're not going to get it perfectly trimmed in.
What golf course is that?
I'm actually not sure.
Oh, that might be, Golf Club of Dublin, perhaps.
Oh yeah, because that one's south of 33, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's off, it's near Cosgrave.
For me to taxiway Charlie.
But somewhere over there you can see,
taxi to parking via Charlie and Alpha. I'm on the ground
can't
point.
quite pick it out. I think it's over there. Columbus's Premier Golf Club. It's not Muirfield. It's that Sports Ohio, like par 3.
I've taken my son over there before. Yeah. It's fun. Believe it or not, I only took like 3 clubs out there and I sucked. It's just, you know, the distances are so odd.
Well, they're all tiny.
Yeah, I mean, it's meant for little kids. I actually take him over to Wilson Road, par 3, and
yeah,
he's gone to my golf league with me. He actually parred to par 3 and the rest of us bogeyed once.
Huh.
And he was hitting from the ladies' tee, but...
Yeah, if you go to Blackleg Woods, it's free for the 9-hole.
Really?
Yep.
For kids or period?
Franklin County residents.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, so how do you feel about this setup?
Oh, that's great.
47 to Lima Golf, turn left taxiway Charlie, taxi
Just a
to
nudge.
Charlie and Alpha, on the ground point 7. Have a good one.
Alright,
We'll turn left on Charlie, Alpha, and monitor ground point 7.
oh, look at that, the tiniest cloud of all.
A little hazy today.
Yeah. So anyways, what have we done for ground reference maneuver so far?
We did S-turns once, and yesterday we tried a circle.
Alright, today's a better day for that.
Okay, the circle
That
is
is
either one?
Turn right on course.
a lot smoother, yeah. Alright, so wind is out of,
Ground control heading into grease prior to your taxi. Advise on initial contact.
It was 188 before.
188?
I thought this would tell you.
Kind of, 8. It's not picking up.
Gotcha. Okay.
The weather. But yeah, it's out of the south, so find yourself an east to west road. Yeah, this is the weirdest thing. Like, look at all the tiny clouds.
It's almost like smog.
Almost, yeah.
Alright, so we're going east-west, so...
Ray Charlie Tango, runway 27 left, clear land.
You need to find yourself an east-west road.
Clear to land, Tango.
That's long and straight, and you want to get down to around 1800 for that. I don't think those even count as clouds. I can see through them.
Yeah, it's not about having a hole. You can actually... It's smoke.
Yeah.
Now why do you choose 1800?
Well, so we have to be between 600 and 1000 AGL.
Oh, for the maneuvers? Okay.
You might as well split the difference and give yourself the most error.
So on the check ride, we have to be at that.
Tower, back 101.
And then you have to be +0, -10 of VA, which is 98
Calling
knots.
State Tower, missed the call sign, go
Are
ahead.
you familiar with VA?
That's air back 101,
I've been,
just letting you know.
I've been reading on it, but I haven't, like, memorized it yet. It's, because one's climb rate, one's... The VH
maneuvering
is...
speed.
VA is maneuvering.
So maneuvering speed is the speed at which you can make full deflection in any one direction without it damaging anything.
Okay.
And the heavier the plane is, the higher the VA is.
Okay.
So the reason for that is when you're at a higher weight, you need a higher angle of attack to cruise. So a full deflection is going to stall the plane sooner.
Gotcha.
Downtown traffic air back 101 over the fairgrounds, start final in the Riverside downtown.
See, I'm a little proud of myself there. I took, I reduced our altitude, never touched a stick. Like, it's like I'm starting to hear you, you know?
Exactly. Fish for airspeed, power for altitude.
Yep.
Especially when it's smooth outside, you don't even need to touch the stick. How's that one?
Oh,
that tree
was
line?
good. Yeah, yeah.
I believe that's an old railroad track.
You want me to creep over to it a little bit more? Or?
You can just turn straight here. Because you want to cross it at a 90-degree angle. Kind of just try to use your, well, no, that one right there.
The white one? Or the tree line?
The tree line, east to west, that east to west one.
Now what are we going to do, S-turns?
Yep, let's do S-turns around
Okay.
it.
Now before that was 4,300 was the preferred RPM.
It's whatever works for, well,
Okay.
you want to be between, you want to be in the 90s. Let me see, there we go, and we're recording.
Okay. I'm recording as well, at least I should be. Alright, so we need a little bit more altitude, a little less speed.
Yep, so if you're pulling back, give it a little power. There you go. Deepest angle of bank. Remember that you're going to need to give it a little bit of back pressure. And there you slowly start leaning it back out. But not that much. Not yet.
I'm not doing some of that.
Don't climb either.
Thank you, sir.
Caution, terrain.
Don't listen to it.
Okay. I do like that, though, honestly.
Yeah. In this case, you have a second set of eyes. So you want to cross that road perpendicular.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. That was a little bump or something. At least that's what I'm going with. And so I'm too soon, right? Is that what you're about to tell me?
And that's because you're going fast. You're going really fast. You're going faster because you've lost 150 feet of altitude.
All right, so let's reset. Let's get up to 1,800.
And then, yeah, just climb back up to 1,800, get stabilized, and then just make a U-turn and then come back in.
Exactly, yeah. All right, so 1,800 and what'd you say?
1,800, speed in the 90s.
90, okay.
And you want it trimmed out, so you should not be touching your throttle during the maneuver.
Okay.
All right? So the easiest way to do it is to just come in on a long downwind.
Make sure you're set.
Get everything squared away so you're not trying to adjust anything other than really the bank, and a little bit of back pressure during the turn.
So you got me into making sure I'm hanging on this. I need to let go of it after we're
It's
clear.
not takeoff and landing.
Yep.
You should be hanging on to it, right?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, because the last 2 weeks, or last 2 lessons, I've watched the video, and you've more than once told me to put my hand back on.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so you can level out here. Let me see if I can help a little bit.
Your airplane?
Yep, my airplane. So there's that. We're pretty level. Gonna give it a little more power.
I feel like the rudder's a little...
I mean, it's holding itself. I'm not touching it.
Oh, you're not? Okay. The radio call...
Yeah, that's pretty... holding itself steady, more or less, doing in the 90 knots perfect. Just leave the throttle setting exactly where it's at. Make a U-turn and come back into it. You can do it to the left. That'll give us more space. And don't start climbing. You're starting to pull back on the... Remember, I was hands off and it wasn't climbing.
Yeah. Well, and if you're looking outside, it's a lot faster to notice, too.
Yep. And you're up 100 feet.
What was this again? That's ground track? What is that? Wind?
Yeah, that's the wind.
Okay.
Just stop pulling back on the stick.
I don't feel like I am.
Well, you are.
Okay. I trust you.
Because if you let off, it stops. If anything, it's actually actually descending a little bit now. All right, so you're way fast now too.
Yeah. We got a tailwind? Yeah, we got a bit of a tailwind.
But the tailwind, it should not affect your indicated airspeed.
Gotcha. Your plane?
My plane. There you go, that should be pretty stable right there. You want to be squared off to it when you cross it.
Caution, terrain.
Alright, there we go, steepest.
Caution, terrain.
So for the check ride, once you lose 100 feet, you're done.
You fail?
Yep.
Okay. No stress.
And you're increasing your angle of bank here.
Terrain.
Yep, good, good. Because remember, you're going slower now, so you don't need as much angle of bank to get there when you're lined up, except that you're speeding yourself up by losing altitude. Not less bank. Just watch the track. Hold this bank. You should be pretty much right on when you cross. There you go. Then other side, same angle of bank as you're doing right now. And then you slowly increase it. All staying coordinated. You're
Too much.
Yep. Because that forces us to have you in way, way, way more. Yep. At the end. Plus, while you were too banked, you were also climbing, which slowed you down. Now you can start steepening it. I mean, look at where the tracks are. Look at the angle we have to them. So more. And close enough. All right.
XLA 157 state. Run, clear to the Green Bay Airport. As filed, maintain 3,000.
So stay coordinated too. That makes it.
0, 0, 10 minutes after.
No, I know I'm climbing, but it's because I was losing before.
40,
Up, trying to balance it. Oh, sorry. That was way too much rudder.
So what I see happening is you're always losing altitude on the downwind side, and then you're always gaining it on the upwind side for the most part. And then yeah, they almost kind of cancel out what you're trying to do with the changes in bank.
So you're saying when I'm too steep, that's when I'm...
Yeah, that's when you're also getting slow a lot of the time, which makes you equivalent to even steeper. Like right now.
Sears 918 Whiskey Tango. You are cleared to Monroe Executive Airport as filed. Maintain 3,000 on departure. Expect 9,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.95.
You need to be steepening that.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like the wind's fighting me or something. I'm trying not to make that aggressive stick maneuver that you were getting on me about, but...
Not aggressive, but... decisive, I guess. I don't know.
Decisive. Be in control. A little late there.
Yep. It's better than last time, though.
Yeah.
But you're improving. That's what really matters right now.
I feel today, and maybe it's just because we were out here yesterday, I feel like today I'm doing a better job of in and out, you know?
Yep. That's really the big one. You can't be staring just at one or the other because you can't really do it that way. Also, here's the cheat. Look at your ground speed. As the plane gets slower, you need less bank.
Clear through the Delta, and just a heads up, we are doing a photo mission, so we'll be going north and south through your Delta a few times this morning.
Not that much, anywhere near that much yet.
all I could think was object. It moved, didn't it? Like the railroad tracks moved.
Yeah, a little. Well, this is where they curve.
Oh, okay.
So this is the end of it. You need to steepen.
Use this road instead?
No.
No.
Use the tracks. So you need to steepen quite a bit. See, so there and there.
Oh,
that puts us. See, there you go. That puts us right on.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at the river. That's what I was doing wrong.
All right. So you steepened too much at first, and then you evened out, but then you didn't steepen it at all.
I got you.
Oh, also I forgot. The one at Sports Ohio isn't the best one. Isn't the premier one in Columbus? It's actually Little Bear.
Little Bear. Never heard of that one.
You always see them on Groupon. It's concrete covered by AstroTurf, and it's like something really weird. Like it's like 8 holes or something like that. Like some really weird number. Yeah.
You golf a lot?
Not really.
I haven't. The bag hasn't left the garage all this year. My old company, we had a golf league, so that at least got me out once a week.
I am absolutely terrible at it. The only I've tried to go a little bit in the spring.
Yeah.
Still bad at it. I need to get better. We have golf outings at work every once in a while. So I need to get better at it. The worst part is it's not like the big corporate golf outings. It's like the owner and like a handful of people. Like, all right, we're going golfing. Oh, great! Like,
we had a junket in Phoenix in February for all the directors, and we actually did Top Golf, and that was kind of fun.
Top Golf is fun.
First company I ever worked at, you could take your spouse or girlfriend with you. They flew us all to Phoenix for 3 days, and it was really cool.
I need to switch jobs.
Sit by the pool in February.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's a road track, and we're going to go left, or that's not how it works?
Well, we need to enter on the downwind.
So I should just fly up the railroad track a bit?
Not yet. Go down, turn around, and then enter this way and go the other way.
Gotcha, okay. I knew we should, unless we're going to fly way up that way.
Well, you're still on altitude right now, so that's good.
Working on it.
Yep. That's what really matters, whether or not you're making, changes.
Sure. Well, my goal today was to get out of the gauges as much and start trying to find that window.
Let's do a right 180. You can get lined up with it, get stabilized, do another one of these, maybe a couple turns around the point, and then we'll pull the weather at Bolton and see how close to straight down the runway it is.
All right. Now I can't not put my hand on the throttle. It
should not be on the, it's only going to screw you up.
I just caught myself doing it. I'm like, geez, oh man. All right, 1800, we're in the 80s.
Close enough, and then
commence turn.
Yep, cross it, deepest, and then now you, and slowly. Yeah, watch your ground speed on there, and see what happens as so as that decreases, your bank decreases.
Too much, right?
Yeah, too much.
I feel like the tail's pulling on me. Now on the check, too soon. Now the check rides for this, if you get, I'm way too low. If you get red, pink slipped, or whatever it's called, early on, do you continue on and you only have to retake the part you failed?
Yes. you had kept the bank in, you would have...
I would have been okay?
Yeah, you would have been perfect.
I wouldn't have had to jam it in so hard?
I mean, if you had held it, you pulled it out a couple 100 feet before we reached the...
Okay.
Which is, I mean, I guess in airplane terms, a very short distance. Because as we're doing the maneuvers, you know, we're shooting along at 100 miles an hour over the ground half the time. Yeah, remember, it only has to be lined up right as you're crossing it. That's...
I'm waiting your I-4 release.
As long as I'm not level, we're okay, right?
Yep.
Whiskey Tango, you can keep it rolling now. Runway 27 left clear for takeoff, fly runway heading and maintain 3000.
You started the rollover before we actually reached the track.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I didn't understand that's what you were trying to tell me sooner. I felt like maybe I'm using the nose instead of wings, or...
Maybe.
Guessing.
Just look out the side.
Okay.
See when it crosses you.
1 Mike Tango, about 8 miles to the north, making a course reversal, request transition to the Delta.
I feel like I'm doing better on altitude.
You are.
1 Mike Tango, clear through the clouds, Delta surface area, altimeter 2992.
992, clear through the Delta, 101 Mike Tango.
Come on. Turn. No, I'm not coordinated. That's why.
And that'll also do it. Steeper, steeper. Just hold that.
Oh, man.
There you go.
I don't like that.
And over we go.
If I don't like it, don't put myself in that position, right?
Yeah? You don't like the feeling of looking straight at the road?
Well, yesterday you got my head a little bit because you said, hey, be careful, you're doing a steep turn or something like that, and so now it makes me nervous when my face is looking at the ground.
Yeah. And yeah, so this right, definitely a little steep, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's a little more controlled. Like,
Have a great flight.
part of the issue was we were also getting really steep, really slow, really close to the ground.
Yeah, I got you. I'm way too early on this one, right?
A little bit, but just hold it in, and you'll cross. There, now you're lined up.
All right.
And just remember that the steeper your bank, the higher your load factor, and then the higher your stall speed.
Oh, really? The higher.
That's why I get nervous when you do that down low.
I got you.
Because you're actually, like we were doing like the 60-degree steep turns yesterday.
Yeah, we hit, yeah.
And he wasn't entering them right, and he wasn't giving it enough throttle, so we were getting too slow.
Gotcha.
And you'd have one wing one wing would stall.
Oh, really?
And then it would immediately recover as it dive a little bit and, just do that. But you get these, like, shakes and buffets, and that was the plane. Well, one of the wings, like, just a partial stall on one of the wings while we were... They're loaded differently in a steep turn, so one wing's going to stall, the other one isn't.
Sure.
So it kept on doing that, and it's because he was too slow, and, we were stalling at 60-some knots because we were pulling 2Gs.
Wow. All right, we ran out of railroad tracks, so turn around, set back up.
Do you want to do more of those, or do you want to do something else, or
whatever? If you think that's good for today,
I think those are pretty good.
All right.
All right, I see water tower over there. You want to do a turn around that?
Okay.
Same altitude, same speed, same throttle setting, same everything.
So what I'm doing different today is I'm watching my profile out the window, then I make sure this isn't moving, and then I go back to outside.
That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
That's all I'm doing different today than yesterday. I was like staring at this, and as soon as I went pink, I'd move. And then
it makes it harder than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just look out the window.
Yeah, because yesterday I'd be like, ooh, I'm pink high. Then I'd jam it down, all this stuff.
And for the turns around a point, like half a mile is really a good distance.
Okay.
So like that intersection right down there.
Yeah.
That like three-way intersection.
Yeah.
That'd be a good. That's like a good distance right there.
Okay. So get a visual of that, and then we're gonna try that around the water tower.
Yeah, kind of like that kind of distance. Yeah. So you want to be a little closer, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. My dad was telling me he thought it took him way longer to get his because he was only flying about once every 10 days, once every 14 days, and he was telling me he knows my schedule's all jacked up, but he's like, if if you can get in at least once a weekend at a minimum, that's going to help you.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
And I feel like today I'm a lot better than I was yesterday. You know?
Yeah, the back-to-backs, it really just depends on the person. I mean, like, when I was getting my license, I was also only weekends, and near the end when I was trying to push to finish it quickly, I was doing 2 lessons on Saturday, 2 lessons on Sunday, with like a 3-hour break or something like that in between.
Yeah.
Like it, yeah. I wouldn't suggest that just yet.
No. And I'm not in a hurry, but I can see why closer together is better, because I do feel like I'm doing better today. All right, so we got this. Is that close enough?
Yep, because then you're not relearning from last time. All right, so you're crossing the water tower, deepest angle, and just watch it. See as you get closer and further. You want to try doing the wingtip thing, that's also fine, but see, now you're getting closer, so level out your bank a little bit. Now you're getting further, a little bit more. Imagine you're on a string going around it.
Yeah. I'm not doing that.
So we're getting further, so a little steeper, but not too steep, because now we're going to start getting closer again. The best part is the water tower is really easy to pick out on the satellite map. They'll be able to see exactly how good or not good you did on this one.
Oh, on the cloudy thing?
The steep turns weren't quite symmetrical. One side was bigger. I mean, the S turns, one side was larger than the other, at least for the first ones.
Yeah.
But by the end of it, you were pretty much on it. See, so there we go. Now we got too close.
Yep.
So we want to stay like this for a moment until we get a little further again.
Too close now, right?
Yep, or just hold it around this distance. Try to hold whatever distance you're at.
I'm trying. It's not for a lack of trying.
If you look at that ground speed too, that's the cheat way to do it. That's how I learned to do it.
Hang on a minute.
Ground speed is right there.
89.5.
The higher your ground speed, the higher your angle of bank.
Okay.
Because that's all you're doing, really, right?
Yep.
You're compensating for differences in speed to maintain a constant ground trek.
I think I've got myself way out of shape because I'm worried too much about altitude.
But if you get all over on the altitude, that breaks it too.
Yeah. Alright, let's reset.
Alright. You want to enter on the downwind.
That's the other side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt myself. I had death grip going on. I was...
Yep. 2,000 feet until clear of the OSU class Delta. Runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, left turn on course. And just keep an eye on the traffic, Cessna 172 on the upwind, about to turn to the north.
Left turn on course, at or below 2,000 till we're good.
Let's try to get a little more altitude before we do.
So you're getting closer right now, so less.
Caution, obstacle ahead.
Oh, wow. I went way high.
Alright, so no, ease out the bank a little bit. Not that much. You're having trouble estimating the distance, right?
Yeah.
Yep, alright.
Well, the problem is I think I'm trying to use the wingtip, and then when it moves, it throws me all off.
Don't use the wingtip.
And then sometimes on a bank, I can't see the water tower, and then I'm...
Yep, and then you get too close.
Yeah.
So a little more right here.
A little more what? Bank? Okay.
Not that much. It's not that windy right now, so try a little, there, we'll just hold that.
There we go.
There, see how we're not getting closer like we were last time?
I got you. Now I got the picture. Okay.
So our ground speed's slowly increasing, so you'll slowly increase it, but not anywhere near that much.
Not that much?
Tiny, tiny, tiny changes. Less than what you're doing right now because you're getting closer again. I mean, you're talking a 10% difference in speed from one side to the other.
Sure.
There, now you need more.
Caution, terrain ahead.
So now you're going even, yeah, because now you're close to 100. So this right here is actually the fastest point pretty much.
Okay.
Or right here somewhere, or, no. Alright, you feel better about these?
No.
Alright.
Why is it better?
Yeah, this is,
really?
Well, now you're further, but, pulled out the bank too quickly, but, they are better.
This one's better than the last one, but I still don't feel confident like I really understand what I'm doing.
Sure.
Like I'm rolling way out, because I still should be, when I get to this side, I should be more like the railroad track again, right? So.
Yeah, kind of, but you're not crossing it's not about crossing the road at perpendicular. That's not how this one works.
Well, but there's still 4 points like 4 roads, right?
Sure, but they're not lined up. They're not lined up. And you're still going to be, and you're not going to be passing them straight.
I got you.
Because you're never going to be level.
Yeah, okay, I got you. That makes sense.
So too much bank right here, not enough bank in about 90 degrees from now. You see how you got closer there?
Yep.
Because downwind is actually going like this way.
So it's pushing me.
So right now you were actually a little upwind there when you like went to full bank.
Okay. So downwind's more full bank.
Just watch your ground speed. You're on a constant altitude. Watch. It's increasing, it's increasing, it's increasing. There you go. That right there was this right here is your maximum bank right here.
Okay.
So across from that where you're already increasing it, that was actually your minimum bank. So somewhere like halfway over that like cornfield,
yeah,
that's actually minimum bank.
Okay.
Right there. Maybe that'll help.
Why am I losing speed? Or maybe it's just the tailwind that I'm further away now.
Yeah.
So I'm letting the winds push me away, or no?
Well, that's what it's supposed. That's kind of the whole point of this.
Okay.
That you change your angle of bank to compensate for that.
Okay.
So what I see you doing though is the moment that water tower gets covered up by the winglet, you lift up the wing.
Okay, yeah. I could see some truth in that. So you're saying this should be my shallowest bank?
Yeah, so like this or something. Like this or something. Yeah.
Leave it here?
Well, you're never leaving it anywhere, but yeah, you're slowly increasing.
I didn't do that. At least I don't think I did it.
You're just making way too big of changes.
All right.
In general.
You see, like there, I didn't even touch the stick when it moved.
Yeah, okay, so now we're at a good spot, and now we're slowly increasing the bank. And you don't need to be able to see the water tower itself. Just why are you leveling out?
I'm not. I didn't even touch the stick.
Then correct.
I thought you had it.
Nope, I'm not touching it.
My plane. Okay.
It's been yours the whole time.
I thought you were moving the stick.
No. No, don't level out.
Don't level out
yet. You're still speeding up. There, now this is your fastest. Now you can start slowly leveling it out.
See, I'm not leveling it out. I've had the same input this whole time.
So when the wind levels it out, you have to bring it back to where it should be.
Okay. Too much, right?
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be perfect when you're doing it. You just need to be able to explain when you're doing something wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you say something along the lines of, oh, well, I wasn't steep enough there, so that threw me off, or something like that, then you should actually be fine.
Really?
Yeah, so you should not be as banked as you are right now, because you're getting closer. So bank less. And you can slowly start increasing. Yeah.
So when we look at this, I'm going to have these big oblong...
I think they're going to look like circles, but the center of your circle is not going to be that water tower.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll see.
I got what you're saying. I'm flying in a circle, but I'm not necessarily flying around.
But the quote-unquote center of the circle is going to be near the bottom of the circle.
Yep.
All right, you want to exit this one?
Yep.
All right. Let's see what the weather at Bolton looks like. Oh yeah, let's go to Bolton. No crosswind component. You remember how to use this? There's an easy way here.
Just find it. You know where it is, it helps.
Tap it.
Direct to.
And away we go. Oh, no, look at the plane, look at the...
Oh, I was like, why is it telling me to... My instinct was to go that way, and I couldn't understand.
It is that way.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, because this is 33.
Yeah. Well, for whatever reason, my brain thought it was pointing that way. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, at least I didn't... At least I questioned it, right?
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Always good.
We are ready for XLA 157. XLA 157, fly runway heading and maintain 3000, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff. Runway heading up to 3000 feet, clear for takeoff, 27 left, XLA 157.
I don't have Bolton in this sheet or anything. I'm assuming you know. It might be in the back of this book.
Well, I can pull it up here, too.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so tower is 128.1. Tower is 128.1, and then AWAS is 135.925.
Want me to climb to like 2100?
Sure. Yeah, that's good. Just make sure to watch the airspace.
Okay. Which one's that?
Which one's that blue one?
Yeah.
That's OSU.
Okay.
And then the purple thing along with that dashed line going through the other two?
Columbus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even touch it and it sensed my...
I know. Yeah, I think the other day I was just trying to point to it and then we got a little bump and I
didn't actually touch it at all.
Oh, you didn't touch it at all?
With these capacitive ones, they can, sense you as you get close to them without actually touching them. And the ones that are too sensitive, you can wave your hand by it and it'll do something.
Is this the bug I should be following? There's multiple bugs going on here.
Let me see. I think that's the one.
So I should be at like a 168?
Yeah, you can try that. Yeah, well, it gives you your bearing.
Oh, there it is. Okay, right there at the bottom corner.
Yeah.
All right, so that must be the bug that... So I feel like I'm chasing this track right here. There we go.
Yep, and there you go. You're right on. And bearing bearing always relates to course, not heading.
Sure, sure. Well, and it's going to adjust if I'm getting pushed, right?
Yeah, because it's GPS. Because your heading is what direction the nose is pointing. Your course is what direction the plane is going.
Yeah.
And then that's always based on the, it gives you your, yeah, it compensates for that. We're pretty far, of course.
Even though that's right there?
Let me rephrase that. Our direction is very far off.
I got you. So I want the tail and the nose on that magenta line lined up.
Or just line up on that one. Yeah, so we're on our, I mean, we're on our, sorry, we're on our course, but we won't be very soon.
We're not tracking the right way.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, I was watching that right there.
So yeah, just look at that at the top. That little chevron, that's where you need to be lined up with. Woohoo! That's getting bumpier.
Did you say you had another one at 11?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have my kids this weekend, so I'm a little bit more time flexible.
Oh, yeah. Just bring them to the airport, stick them in a plane with someone.
Yeah, you want to see 3 kids freak out?
I have a 10-year-old student.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What, they can learn, they just can't solo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sits on 3 cushions.
Oh, boy.
Which kind of block the stick, which makes it really interesting. Like, it takes a lot of force to land because you need to, like, by pulling it back, you're essentially shoving him in the seat back, him in the cushion.
You got 90 pounds of force before you even start.
It takes a lot of force to, like, it's.
Does he do anything? Is he?
Yeah, he flies it around.
Yeah.
Kids learn very, very quickly.
Easy money?
That too, yeah.
Because they're just going to build hours and hours.
Yeah, the hours count. He is actually learning something.
Yeah.
His parents are fully aware that this is not the most
economical thing.
Yeah, efficient way to do it. You know, if they still want to do it, that's on them.
Yeah. You're building hours, you're making money.
I'm more than happy to oblige them. All right.
You're such a good guy.
Now, what I've been talking to the parents about is there are ways to solo him earlier.
Oh, really?
I've been trying to tell him, like, there are 12 and 13-year-olds out there flying ultralight aircraft.
Really?
In a couple years, you know, he'll have like 100 hours or something. He might get something to think about.
Wow.
All right, you ready to call soon?
So what's my call going to be? It's going to be Bolton Tower.
Let me see if I can pick it up. Yeah, so it's just Bolton Tower, 26 Kilo Juliet, 8 miles north, inbound for touch and goes.
Bolton Tower, flight sign 26 Kilo Juliet, 8 miles to the north, inbound for touch and goes.
Flight design 26 Kilo Juliet, Bolton Tower. Enter a right base for runway 22 and report a 2 miles out on that right base. Wind is 210 at 10, altimeter 2993.
2 mile right base for 22, 26 Kilo Juliet.
2 mile right base for 22, 26 Kilo Juliet.
That's kind of how you condense it down.
Yeah, because I'm like, he's giving me too much, he's giving me too much.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to follow the course. When we're a couple miles out, we're going to turn 45 degrees to the left,
okay,
which will put us on a right base, and we'll call 2 mile right base. 26 Kilo Juliet is on a 2 mile right base for runway 22.
Now, I've flown this with my dad before, and I could never find the runway because there's so many shiny objects out here.
Sure, I'll help you, because, you know, I'm here like a few times a week.
Okay. Madison
County's right out over there.
Oh, yeah.
We're more and more of these little clouds popping up.
Think you'll lose your VFR by the end of the day, or?
They might burn off, honestly.
That's true.
I think they're blowing in from somewhere else, from the south. These little low ones, they usually burn off by noon. Yeah, so Bolton has an AWAS, they don't have an ATIS.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So an AWAS isn't going to give you a code.
Okay.
I tried to pull it up. That frequency must be wrong or something like that. They need to update these more often, really. You said you didn't have it on there, right?
No, I didn't think we were coming this way. I'll add Madison and,
I just pulled it up on I just pulled up the weather on my phone.
Okay.
I did get it. I just didn't get it from the radio. Like, ADSB is a wonderful thing, though. You can pull up everything from there.
Yeah, that's how I got these. My dad had told me about that website.
Oh, AirNav or something?
Yeah. That's a field there, right?
No. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yes, stay on course.
Man, it's getting bumpy.
Yep.
So we're going to go this way, right?
Yeah, so we're going to turn so that we're on a right base, and you can see the runway, right?
Okay.
Can you see the runway?
I see something.
All right, let's get a little closer. Then you'll be able to see the runway and see when you're actually lined up.
Are we going to land this way or we're going to land this way?
We're going to land that way.
Okay, so we're going to go right into a base.
Yep.
Left base.
And let me get the 1900-foot pattern, so down a little bit. All right, and that right there to our right is Darby Dan Airport.
Yep, my dad's flown in there before.
Currently privately owned and is rented out by an aerial survey company.
Well, and they also fly the flag things out there, don't they?
All right, so now you can turn. You see the runway, right?
Yep. But he said to call
right 2 mile right base. There you go. Make that turn. And you can see it now, right? So you can stay lined up. All right, there you go. Pretty well lined up. Actually a little to the left if you look at the ground track and you look at the runway extended center lines. All right, now you can call. 2 mile right base for runway 22.
Bolton Tower, 26 Kilo Juliet, right base, 2 miles for 22.
On 26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option, make left close traffic on the go, report midfield each pass.
You better do that.
22, clear for the option, make left traffic, call midfield, 6 Kilo Juliet. Yeah, no, I wanted to see what you would do. They always say that.
Okay.
All right, there you go, so you can probably start your descent at right now.
All the way back?
Yup, probably.
All right, remind me, I'm trying to keep 70.
Yup. You might want to pull it back some more. You're gonna, you have some airspeed to trade for altitude. And you actually might need a little more, but get down to 70 before you do that.
Turn.
Yep. You need to lose that speed. And you lose that how?
I pull him back.
No, that's how you lose altitude. How do you lose speed?
Oh, nose up.
Yep. So you have 20 knots to lose, so throttle back a little bit, let it bleed off.
I will try not to fight you today.
Yep. I'm just helping a little bit right now. You see what I'm doing? And you can leave that little bit of throttle in for now. Or you can pull it now. And we're just holding 70.
I got you.
You watch it descend, it's almost like it's on rails, huh?
Exactly. It's doing it on its own today.
I'm giving it a tiny bit of back pressure, by the way.
I've got left rudder in.
Alright, my hands are the control, but the flare's on you, okay? There, flare, 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 flare. Go around? Yep, go around.
Sorry.
All the way, all the way.
I'm too busy apologizing. I shouldn't do that.
Yep.
Hey, at least I know when to go around. I'm mastering.
So I pulled back a little too hard because
I wasn't.
You weren't pulling back at all.
Okay. You know what I'm doing? I'm staring at the damn ground right in front of the nose.
No, look at the end of the runway.
I'm not. I'm doing that wrong.
And you need to climb at 73, otherwise you're never going to get the pattern altitude. Anyway, so once you're downwind, you just, use this Kilo Juliet midfield left downwind for 22. Then they'll say, clear for the option.
How far out can I go?
Oh, you can turn now already.
Even though I'm not at 1800 or whatever?
Nope. You're only 300 feet short of pattern altitude right now.
Okay.
Nice and square, you can level out right here. Right here.
Oh, I went too much. I got you.
Yep. And you can turn left here. And continue climbing. You should never be level with full throttle. There's no scenario at these kind of altitudes where that should happen.
Alright, so I'm at 1900.
You're so level out, pull back on the throttle. There you go.
Yeah, call midfield, so 26, just say midfield for 22.
26 Kilo Juliet, midfield left downwind for 22.
Bolton Tower, 26 Kilo Juliet, midfield for downwind for 22.
Flight design 26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option.
26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option. Better?
Yep, and there you go. Clear barrel. Reviewing the touchdown point. Let's try 15 flaps this time. Not until you're below 80. There you go, now you can pull them.
Can I turn?
Yeah, sure.
Stable first. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You don't fix that with throttle.
Thank you, sir.
Fix that with...
I panicked.
If you're close to stall, throttle will not save you.
Yeah.
Alright? There, continue turning. You're not... It always takes a while to get that really ingrained, the pitch for airspeed, throttle for altitude. You're also drifting, get a little more left. So like 65 should be good. Give it a little throttle, you're going to be low. Turn final now.
It's a lot different with the flaps.
Up. Stay coordinated. And give it a bit more power. Your touchdown point is those two solid white lines. Not the numbers.
Okay.
At least right now it isn't. I'd rather have some margin if you land short.
Yep. Pull the power?
Not yet. There you go, now you should.
Once I know I can make the field, right?
Yep. See how quickly it's dropping now? Hey, you're over-controlling.
With what, my feet?
Yup.
Alright. Just stop staring at the ball.
Yeah, just look at the end of the runway, alright? You're not going to flare anywhere near where this altitude. Don't fight me on the rudders. Just look at the end of the runway.
Wow.
Alright?
Nope.
And then, so on the rudders, don't fight me on the rudders.
Okay. Well, I took my feet off when you said so.
Yeah. So you should have rotated 20 knots ago.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was fighting me. Yeah, when you said don't fight me on the rudders, I pulled my feet up.
If you feel the rudder's doing something, it's probably me on landing.
Agreed. About one more.
Alright.
So how much of that was me, or was that all you?
The approach is all you.
Okay. Hey,
The landing, you weren't flaring anywhere near enough.
Okay, I thought you pulled back.
Yep.
I think I'm waiting too long, right?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
kind of. You're not waiting too long. You're not being anywhere near aggressive enough. But you also can't be too aggressive, otherwise you balloon. You need to think of it in terms of your vertical descent rate.
Because we ballooned, right? We bounced.
Yes.
And why?
But then when I tried to let off, you were still holding it back.
Okay.
Alright, so you can turn left here. It's a feel thing that's going to come with time. It's not...
Okay.
Not going to be anywhere near perfect. Not to mention these past 2 days have been not really the best days for this stuff anyways. There you can turn. And last time we were a bit low, so maybe turn a little sooner.
Okay.
Want to do some more here? You want to head back after this one?
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Alright. You want to do a touch and go for Columbus? You want to?
Hey, that'd be something to tell my friends about, right?
Or do you want to wait until you can actually do the touch and go?
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Alright, so I'm gonna...
Yep.
I'm gonna just call 2-2, or
Midfield left downwind for 2-2.
midfield downwind for 2.
Left downwind.
Bolton Tower, 26 Kilo, Juliet, left downwind, midfield for 2-2.
Design 26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option.
26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option.
So when you're crossing your touchdown point,
Pull all the way back.
up. Alright, now you can turn. So when it's windy like this, you can make your turns a lot sooner.
Gotcha.
Because you're going to drop like a rock. Like, you need some throttle right now.
Because I'm way too low, right?
Yep, not really, but you can turn now. You don't need to be sharp.
Runway 58 Kilo Mike, Bolton ground, runway 22, taxi via Bravo and Alpha, wind is 210 at 10, gust to 15, altimeter,
Nice.
Niner 3.
Better?
Yep. Alright. Just maintain your altitude, bring her down. I'd rather you come in with too much speed right now, then you can just nice long flare float down the runway. Not that much, but you can set your power now. Not yet. Now. Just look at the end of the runway. Further back, harder. You didn't pull back. Huh? I told you to pull back, you didn't pull back.
I thought I was.
Bit further back, I didn't feel it move at all.
Okay.
Anyways, that was you slamming it into there at the end.
So that was my landing?
More or less. Yeah.
Does it count?
They all count.
No, you didn't log any yesterday.
I didn't?
No.
Did I not put it in your logbook?
No, I checked. I don't care.
Did I leave it blank?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was... I put the new flyers system, I put in the actual amount. I missed the box.
Yeah, you didn't mark in the box. And I'm okay because I feel like that's the first one I've ever done.
It's not how many you've done. You being there experiencing them is you learning from them. You want to do another one or not?
Yeah.
All right.
I went too soon on that, didn't I?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, you went too soon, and then you didn't do enough later.
No, I'm sorry. I turned crosswind too soon.
No, that was fine.
Okay. I think that's my best one yet.
Yeah.
I really don't need to be using a ton of rudder just above the ground.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Well, there's no crosswind, so no reason
really.
to. Just enough to keep it lined up. All changes, not.
Yep. No, I felt like that one was a lot smoother. Bolton Tower 26 Kilo Juliet, left downwind midfield for 22.
That's on 26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option.
26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option.
There you go. And once you're crossing the touchdown point, which is right now, pull it back, slow down, you put in your flaps.
Yeah, we didn't use flaps last
Use your trim if you want to. That helps.
Tower, experimentally 58 Kilo, Michael, short 22, ready for
There
departure.
you go. You can go ahead and turn.
Runway Kilo Mike, hold short 22, waiting
Remember your landing
traffic.
speed.
Hold short 22, 858 Kilo, Mike.
Nope,
way off.
complete your turn.
Keep going.
Yeah. It's a 90-degree turn, not a 45. Alright, and you can start your turn to final because you're actually, you're tracking like that way. Because it's so windy.
$500.
We're way too close.
No, we're good. There you go. Nice. Lined up. Stop over controlling. Relax. Your airspeed. Just let the plane go down, look at the end of the runway.
Call the flare, that way.
Try to prevent it from touching the ground as long as possible.
Okay.
How's that? Hey, too slow, wait, too, give it some power.
I should have put the nose down, right?
Yeah.
Your plane.
Yep, fire.
I'm pissed.
You're like 55 knots, way above the ground.
Yeah, so before I was...
Let it get close to the ground. That's the whole point. By keeping it in the air as long as possible, I meant keep it in the air as long as possible.
For runway 22, clear for takeoff. Southbound departure approved.
So-
Lights on and upwinds making left turns.
So I did the exact opposite
Above the ground for as long as possible.
Yeah.
The traffic.
I did the exact opposite of what I was doing before, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm listening. I'm just not listening correctly.
Too slow, too high. All
Yeah.
right?
And then I gave it throttle like a moron instead of dipping the nose down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't broken that habit yet. All right, that's straight. Just look at this. One more. All right, you can take out your flaps.
I'm pissed off. Well, I'm not pissed off, but I'm frustrated. I want to try. I've done both sides, so theoretically.
It's also bumpy and it's just like shit weather for this.
Okay.
Good you scheduled in the morning though so we can actually do the ground reference stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bolton Tower 26 Kilo Juliet, left downwind for 22.
26 Kilo Juliet, clear for the option runway 22.
26 Kilo Juliet, clear for the option 22. I'm getting more comfortable with that.
Okay, you're crossing your... Nope. Hold. The moment you cross your touchdown point.
Bolton Tower, experimental 817 Delta Mike, how do you read?
But yeah, you are getting more
Bravo
used to those.
817 Delta Mike, loud and clear. How me?
Okay, we're inbound. We're just over Columbus Airport now, and we're at 5,200, so we're inbound for landing. We couldn't reach Columbus. 3 tries.
Alright, 7 Delta Mike, from the northeast, do you want to set up for a straight-in approach to 2-2 or a left base?
I'll have to circle just west of the airport to get down, because I'll be coming through their airspace.
Experimental 7 Delta Mike, let me know when you're about 5 miles out and we'll just plan from there.
Okay, thanks for the help. 7 Delta Mike.
What was that? Was that an emergency landing, or?
No, he said he couldn't reach Columbus.
Oh, couldn't reach Columbus,
Yeah.
not...
So he was trying to call in approach or whatever, and...
Oh, gotcha.
Not enough.
Yep. Little power.
I was thinking that just as you said it.
You want to do flaps or no flaps?
Let's just keep it how it is.
Alright. Not yet. These things drop like a rock when it's... Because we have like 10, 15 knots of headwind right now. So it'll,
Hey, Wallace Maintenance,
No, not yet,
your
not yet,
control,
not
sir.
yet. There, slowly look at the end. Look at the end of the runway. Let it settle down. By the way, okay, that I wasn't touching the controls. That was yours. That second landing was yours.
I don't know if I want to claim that one though, bud.
No, that was all yours. That was all. That second one, I was like, I'm gonna let off and see what happens. And we started ballooning a little bit. It's not gonna be that bad of a balloon. All right, let's.
So I just officially landed an airplane.
The second time, yeah, that was the first landing. I was helping a little bit. The bow, that bow, that's when it came down from the bounce. That was all you.
Well, this is going to be embarrassing, but I'm most proud of the fact that I slammed one in and didn't run it in the grass. You know what I'm saying?
You did not run it in the grass, so that's good.
Because that's always been one of my nervousnesses, right? Is
that the good note you were looking for?
Yeah, that was kind of the. Yeah. Well, I didn't think necessarily that I'm gonna, have the smoothest landings initially. But
oh, you're not. No, not even close. We'll get there.
One more. You got time?
Sure.
All right. I feel like we're making progress, so I hate to run away from it.
Remember, you got another one at OSU too.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm feeling real comfortable right here. So.
All right.
If you want to go, we can go.
No, it's fine. Turn downwind. Let me make sure nobody else has the plane next.
Oh, that would totally suck. I'd be so pissed if it was. Bolton Tower, 26 Kilo Juliet, left downwind, midfield for 22.
Then 26 Kilo Juliet, clear for the option, runway 22.
26 Kilo Juliet, clear for the option, 22.
Nobody else has it all day.
What's that?
Nobody else has it all day. We can stay here as long as you want. You can pull back the power now. Yeah, I don't have another lesson. This plane doesn't have another lesson.
Okay. Well, if you're tired,
Oh, I'm not tired.
You don't want to make money.
No.
I'm just giving you crap.
I just wasn't sure if somebody else had it.
No, yeah, I want to be respectful of that.
I hear about it, you hear about it, but more importantly, I hear about it.
No, I agree. And I'd hate to be that guy on the ground.
Yeah, if nobody else has it, then yeah, it's whatever.
Extra money for Bob.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy, but Bob will be even happier.
500.
Right, so you're kind of getting the feeling for looking at the end of the runway?
Yeah, I feel like that last time I did.
Nice, stable approach. You know, OSU, I think I already told you this. If you're not stable by 400, they make you go around.
Really?
Yep. That's why you don't go to OSU. Here at New Flyers, we let you slam it in. quite yet. Let it settle down. All right, a little more, a little more, a little more. Hold it. And hold off the nose. Right rudder. All the way, all the way, all the way. Man, that was all you, by the way.
Right here, buddy.
All right? I was only talking you through it. I wasn't doing it.
I just landed an airplane.
Yes, you did. And not just the second half of the landing.
And I can tell it's hard because my camera took a left.
Yeah. And you have it on video now.
Yep.
There you go.
Unless we have a failure. Yesterday, from London, the rest of the flight.
Yeah, because it shut off.
Yeah. But it's hilarious. I do have the audio of you going, "Stop fighting me! Stop fighting me!"
That's like one of the most dangerous things that can happen in a training environment.
Oh, I'm sure that's probably what makes you the most nervous, right?
And you're not trying to do it.
Yeah, it's not like I'm purposely doing it.
No, nobody's like maliciously doing it. People just like freeze up. It's like for a lot of the people, like they're like trying to land the plane, like it's like the equivalent of like drowning and like, you know, like taking the other guy down with you when he's trying to help you.
Yeah, that's my plan. Bolton Tower, 26 Kilo Juliet, left downwind for 22.
Design 26 Kilo Juliet, clear for the option runway 22.
26 Kilo Juliet, clear for the option 22. And the way I adjusted power last time was okay. You didn't tell me to do it. I just did it.
Just
right here?
For Quebec, Bolton
on the going in.
Bravo and Alpha.
I extended a little
wind
bit.
is
Fine.
210 at 11, gust of 16, altimeter 2992.
Stay coordinated. So if you stall while you're uncoordinated, it spins.
Yeah. No, you told me that the other day.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to spin.
I'd rather not. And I don't want you to prove to me that you know how to get out of it.
Oh, not at this altitude? No, we're screwed.
No, I'm just saying in general. I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah, if you don't want to do it up high, like, no, we're not supposed to do them in the
No.
CTs.
No, thank you.
You want to do spin training in the 172 though?
Skylane November
Set that up for you.
I'm your man. You're my man.
600 visual for runway 22.
There we go, nice and stable.
9385 X-ray, Bolton Tower, understand you're inbound from the southeast, enter a left downwind runway 22, but let me know when you're about 2 miles prior to entering that downwind. I do have traffic in a left pattern. Wind is 220 at 10, gust 16, altimeter 2992.
Oh, advise 2 miles, 2992, 85 X-ray.
Harder. And don't drop the nose wheel.
I'm not following.
So the second your wheels touch the ground, you let go of the stick.
Okay.
707 automatic, enter LF.
It's on the ground, so I would not.
Runway 22, report 2
I'm
miles.
sorry,
Because then you overload the nose wheel when you slam it down like that.
2992.
Oh, you're saying I'm doing it when the rear wheels touch.
227.
Yeah, so I think the front wheels are down, but they're not.
But also at those kind of speeds, you should be holding a little bit of back pressure so that you're taking some of the weight off the nose wheel.
Okay.
That's how you
I
break
guess
it.
okay. I didn't. All right. I guess my brain's telling me the plane's down.
Yeah. Don't stop flying the plane when you touch the ground.
Okay.
Keep your corrections in, keep the stick back a tiny bit, kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay. And that was me that time? That landing?
Oh yeah, that was you.
Okay. I don't know how that got loose. There. Thank you, sir.
Sure then.
Hold Bolton Tower, Skylane November.
And I feel like I did better adjusting left to right that time too.
Yeah, that was better.
Base
Okay.
2285 X-ray.
Bolton Tower 26 Kilo Juliet, left downwind for 22.
26 Kilo Juliet, runway 22. I'm going to have you keep this one in tight. You're inside of traffic on a left base. Runway 22 clear for the option.
26 Kilo Juliet, keep it tight, clear for the option 22.
Right, 5 X-ray, make a right-hand turn and turn on to the downwind. You have flight design traffic on a downwind approaching a tight base here. You'll be following them.
85 X-ray, right turn, downwind.
Remember, if you float down half the runway, that's not a big deal.
85 X-ray, you can go ahead and start your base right now at your discretion. Flight design traffic is base approaching final. Spacing looks good. I just got you in sight.
85 X-ray, turning base 22.
Remember 85 X-ray, number 2,
Nice and
runway
tight,
22
yeah.
clear to land.
I feel like it's
Number 2, clear to land, runway 22.
Watch your speed.
85 X-ray.
You want to slip it right now.
7 Delta Mike, what's
Right
your
rudder.
distance now?
I'm now 1.5
Okay,
miles.
rudder, right rudder. Yeah, point the center,
On
like
to
a
the
rock.
left
Nope, keep
downwind
doing it.
and look for Cessna traffic on a right, excuse me,
You're
on a
playing
left
until we get
base.
lined up.
It was approaching final. You'll be following that Cessna.
Okay, we'll look for the Cessna, 7 Delta Mike.
Because we could nose down, but we'd gain even more airspeed. There we go, your airplane. My airplane, yep. Pull back harder, don't let off the nose. You pull back and then you just like push it back forward. Pull it back, hold it back.
Columbus Tower, 85 X-ray has landed traffic
And
on.
see, this is what I mean by hold the nose bar. Just give it power.
5 X-ray, you're clear to land, runway 22.
Look at that, you don't even need to...
Did we just wheelie down the runway?
Yeah,
Okay, that's why I'm doing what I was doing, because I didn't think that was...
you can wheelie.
Okay.
Also,
Delta Mike,
yeah, so
should be just
I notice what you're doing.
right
You go to flare,
Do
you
have
pull
an
it back,
turning
and then you
base
shove it
mile
back
or
forward.
Maybe a mile and a half
Because I'm
out.
afraid I might hit the tail. That's what's going on in my head.
Traffic.
All right, number 7 Delta Mike, your number
But
2.
shoving it forward is only going to slam you down. No, I know.
I'm just telling you what's...
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be...
So you saw what I was doing, right? I just held it back.
Time 7 Delta Mike.
You don't need it pointed at the sky. That's when you hit the tail.
Okay.
Try going for like this angle or something like that. Yeah.
And was that your landing, or was that me?
That was mostly mine.
Because you got us lined up, and then... Alright.
And you saw how it greased onto there nicely. Yeah, that was mine.
I ballooned it, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's go home.
Alright. Had enough good ones for today?
Yeah. We still got OSU with a huge crosswind.
Yeah, OSU, that one, I'm not sure how much of that one will be you.
We'll find out. Should I call him and tell him we're departing to the north?
Yeah, just tell him you're on downwind. We'd like to depart to the north.
Bolton Tower, 26 Kilo Juliet on left downwind, would like to depart to the north.
Then 26 Kilo Juliet, I've got 2 on final. Continue on the left downwind, remaining east of the final until you pass the second. Let me know when you have traffic in sight. First one is a Cessna on about a half-mile final, followed by an experimental, we'll call it about 2.5 miles.
You got that, or you want me to go?
You do it.
6 Kilo Juliet, we'll remain on the left down until we pass the experimental, and then depart to the north. Thanks.
I don't even see them on here.
Yeah, I think the 80s might have to be working on this one. And remember, we are going to be flying underneath Columbus, so just stay at 2,000. It's at 2,500 is the limit.
Sure. So that just gives me some...
Yep. So just stay right at 2,000, and you can see the course right there. You want to just keep flying this heading. I can see that one. There's your Cessna.
Yeah, I see the Cessna.
Well, the Cessna might have been on a shorter final even. I just keep flying this direction. It doesn't matter. We'll just fly by downtown and then head north.
Okay. I lost him.
I'm not sure where we went.
Oh, there he is. He's kind of over the highway. It's hard to see him.
Oh, there he is. Yep. And
That's experimental.
Yes, it is.
So I can make a left turn, or we don't want to?
We don't even have to, honestly. We're already headed on a nice course for OSU. Or just aim at OSU. It's right there. See it? All right, let me do something real quick. Let's get OSU ATIS? Those two, the twin water towers are a good point of reference.
Speed up, VIN exited Alpha 3, traffic at a half-mile final.
85 X-ray, Alpha 3.
I'm climbing. Alright. We just hit comm? You need to get down, back down to 2,000.
85 X-ray, once off at Alpha 3, taxi parking via Alpha and Charlie.
Alpha to Charlie, 85 X-ray.
I kicked us up to -6. Okay. Because we're way over speed. Alright, so you can press comm. Then that changes to an M.
Confirmation X-ray time 1453 Zulu, wind 200 at 12, visibility 10 miles, sky condition, few clouds at 2,200, temperature 22, dew point 16, altimeter 299 expect the visual approach. Runway 27 left, 27 right in use, VFR departure, advise ground control of heading in degrees. Prior to your taxi, advise on initial contact, you have X-ray.
So you see what I did there? If you hit comm, it goes from standby to monitor, and we can listen to this, but it'll cut out and just show us Bolton if Bolton happens to call.
I got you.
So, information X-ray?
Yep.
Is there any more info you need to get from that one?
No, I missed the winds. I was too busy.
200 at 12.
12? Wow, okay.
Alright. Alright, there we go. I got you tuned into OSU.
So I'm going to say we're 4.5 miles to the south.
That's showing us our distance from Bolton. We're 6 miles south.
Go ahead and call in.
Yep, you can call 6 miles.
So I'm going to call tower 6 miles to the south.
Big tower 6 miles south, landing with X-ray. Yep.
State tower 26 Kilo Juliet, 6 miles to the south, landing with X-ray.
6 Kilo Juliet, call left downwind 27 left.
Call left downwind 27, 26 Kilo Juliet.
27 left. You don't need to say it now, but
okay.
27 left.
Gonna go that way.
Yep. Sometimes they're landing both at the same time, so you actually do need to be...
Would he have corrected me if he was worried about it?
Yes, but it's still bad form.
Okay. No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying...
If it really mattered that much, yes. It's just not a good habit to get into. Which is kind of what we're trying to do right now, you know? This is I feel like you made progress today.
Yeah?
That's good.
Not bad for lesson 4?
No, not at all. You're holding altitude just fine. The landings are improving. Or more accurately, you're doing them now.
Okay.
You started to flare, which is always good.
State tower, let's go at 2,800 on the RNAV 27 left approach.
Straight to 8 tower number 2, following Grumman traffic at your 1 o'clock, 2 miles, runway 27 left, you are clear land.
We're going to get up here, we're going to turn right, we're going to call with midfield, right?
That 27 left, go today.
We just had to make midfield, didn't he? Or did he say to call?
No, I think he said call at midfield.
Okay. There you go, yeah. You want to be a little further to the right. You can enter at midfield as you're turning, even. So your choice. Watch your altitude. Yeah, these clouds are... This has gone from nice clear skies to, with a few little puffy tiny things to... Oh, look at that, it's broken now. So this is actually considered a...
VFR ceiling?
Yeah, so this is... I didn't listen to what it said on there, but just looking at it, this is... Yep, so you can... Well, you want to do it over Sawmill. Not Sawmill, sorry, Bethel, not Sawmill.
And that's the one with the building here?
That's Henderson. Bethel's the next one. You see the Walmart and all that?
Okay.
That's Bethel.
Gotcha. Hit my head.
You can do it, you can fly right over Bethel.
Alright.
They don't really want you any closer than Bethel.
Alright.
There, so you can start your turn now. That's the other thing that'll come with time, that feel for when is the time to start a turn so you don't end up...
So I should just say we're midfield downwind for...
Midfield left downwind for 27 left.
Alright. State tower 26 Kilo Juliet is left downwind for 27 left.
Versus Kilo Juliet, you're looking for Skyhawk traffic just inside Route 23 on final, indicating 1,800. Let me know when you get them.
We're looking 6 Kilo Juliet.
28, you're now going to be number 3 for the runway following light sport on the left to park chin downwind. He's going to be squeezing in between you and the ground.
Alright, he's passing 2-3.
Number 3 for 27 left, go to 3, look for that downwind base traffic.
And I don't pull power, because, oh, there you see him.
Number 6 Kilo Juliet, the
right over the water towers.
315 right now, 1,500.
Oh, we got him inside 6 Kilo Juliet.
6 Kilo Juliet, runway 27 left, clear to land number 2 following that traffic. And if you could keep your base turn kind of close behind him, you're inside a Skyhawk on a 4.5 mile final.
6 Kilo Juliet, cleared number 2, and we'll keep it tight. Clear to land 27 left, 6 Kilo Juliet. That was a little early.
Too soon for to keep it
Yeah,
tight?
that was too soon.
Because we don't have enough distance to the runway.
You need to wait until he crosses your wingtip.
I got you. Okay.
Yep. All right, there you go. There you go. Keep it slow, too, by the way. Go to 15. Not yet. There you go. Go to 15. And give it a little power. Do you see what I'm doing?
I was going to give it nose, but you did something else.
This is the back. Welcome to the back end of the power curve. I'm doing slow flight.
Okay.
And there we go. All right. Landed normally. 0 flaps. You got this. Well, I'll help with the crosswind. Hold. Power idle. Flip. So what I was doing was I was buying us time so that the tower didn't tell us to go around.
I got you.
Grumman 94 Zulu, turn left
I'm
to
helping
Charlie
on the
Alpha, parking monitor
bit.
down 0.7, and keep your speed up to Charlie for me, please. Traffic short final behind you.
119 Zulu, that was... Tell me if I'm fighting you.
A little bit, but I think that's also the wind to some extent.
Tell me when it's my airplane, or if it's not going to be.
I don't think it's going to be your airplane. Your airplane. Follow along with me.
Gotcha.
There's actually pretty decent
Roger
cross.
94 Zulu, Charlie Alpha to park.
Roger, 1194 Zulu.
See how I'm full deflection right now?
Yeah, I see that.
Zulu, Charlie Alpha to park.
Your airplane. He's going to call us to turn off, right?
Yeah, 1 second.
Or can we just use
For
Charlie?
26 Kilo Juliet, Charlie Alpha park monitor down 0.7. Good day, and thanks for the help.
Charlie Alpha to parking, 6 Kilo Juliet, and no problem.
My airplane?
Yep, your airplane. So you saw how much deflection that's why I took it over.
When we were rolling?
Yeah.
After you touched down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you notice that we spent several seconds
With the nose up.
with
yeah,
one wheel?
Yeah. Oh, on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We were sideways for quite a while until we'd lost enough speed to bring her down safely.
Yeah, I don't think I realized that. Want me to put it here today?
No, there's no
Oh, there's no
flying it
money,
today.
that's
Yep, we're putting it back in its hangar. All right, so you got to see a real crosswind landing there.
Well, I've been with my dad and his buddy before where we actually crawled the whole thing, like we were pointing the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know, like a...
You were crabbing the whole way.
Yeah.
And also,
Probably. Yeah, I mean, we were...
no,
all I know is...
push over your...
Oh, all I know is I was sitting in the back seat and we were facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
1028, turn left at Charlie Alpha to park, monitor ground 0.7. Have a good afternoon.
I think those trucks are the ugliest.
Yeah.
It's a freaking MDX with a bed, or it's an Odyssey, bigger wheels.
You don't see very many Honda pickups.
No, they don't make that many, but
At least not in the U.S.
they don't make all that many.
Get on to South America, that's crawling with them. Oh, and also, the other greatest brand out there.
Toyota Hilux.
No. Well, yes, a lot of those. No, Great Wall.
I've never seen that.
Chinese pickup trucks that top out at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, in Southeast Asia like that, they've got, like in Japan, they got yellow license plates and they're 600cc engines, and
yeah, it's like that, yeah. Oh.
Nope, I'm not ready for that.
I think we got more done in those 20 minutes we were late than in the rest of the lesson.
No, I'm really glad we stuck it out.
Good, it kind of seems to have clicked a little bit for you.
Yep.
Usually eventually kind of get it to click a little bit, and then, you know, you do a couple more, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, look at that, they're greasing it in.
Well, my dad, he just said there's going to be a day, it just happens.
Yep.
He told me not to get frustrated and all that stuff. And
you did a few acceptable ones, but you still have a few more to go before you, like...
Instead, you're going to be thinking about, like, oh, the plane's dropping this quickly.
Yeah.
And then you'll just kind of subconsciously adjust your angle.